Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode. Now, today I'll be doing a preview for the upcoming game on Sunday of the Arizona Cardinals at the LA Rams. I'm going to be talking about a few things that we need to improve on this upcoming Sunday and some good things that we've seen over the past 3 weeks. So let's get right into it. Now, I'm going to start off with some negative things about things we've seen and things we can easily improve. And I know we can beat the Rams, but we can only beat the Rams if we fix these things. So I'm going to start with my first one here, which is the Kyler Murray interceptions. That has been one of the biggest notable negatives that I've seen. Kyler Murray, he doesn't throw that many picks. I just don't know why he's on all these interceptions. He's been forcing the ball in areas that it's just like you're throwing it 50 yards down the field with double coverage. I haven't understand why he's been making those decisions. It's really been puzzling because we know how good of a playmaker and defensive reader Kyler Murray is. So in a sense, he's above all that, just all that stupid decision making. I think he's probably going to be the MVP this season. He's that good of a quarterback. If not, he'll win the MVP in next season or 2 seasons after that. He'll win the MVP and he'll win a ring sometime down the line because he's that good of a quarterback. But when he's close to having the same amount of interceptions as he does passing touchdowns, it's a little bit concerning, especially for a quarterback that's that good. And we've kind of gotten lucky over the past 3 weeks because our opponents haven't been that tough. And so our opponents haven't capitalized on some of his mistakes. And we won't get away with that when playing a good team like the Rams. The Rams have got everybody on notice. The Rams are a really good team, and I hate to admit it because I despise Matthew Stafford. I just despise the Rams. But they're a good team, Super Bowl contending team. They're that good. So we can't make these boneheaded moves and just get away with it. Or we can't win like we did week 2 with a missed field goal. I mean, a win is a win, but we won't get away with it. It won't, like in week 2, we were able to beat the Minnesota Vikings because the Minnesota Vikings missed a game-winning field goal. If we were playing the way we did against the Vikings, if we were playing that way against the LA Rams, the game wouldn't even be close. We'd be slaughtered. But I'm not saying that we are going to get slaughtered. I'm saying that the way we've been playing, we'll easily get slaughtered by the Rams. And I know we're not that bad of a team. We're a playoff team. This team deserves to be in the playoffs, and this team, rightfully so, is 3-0. And they're a 3-0 team, and they should be a playoff team, and I think they will be this season. But we haven't been playing to our max potential, and I really, really hope we bring that out on Sunday, because if we don't, it's going to be bad news for us. I'll move on to the next thing here, which is penalties. Penalties, again, more boneheaded moves. When you've got DJ Humphries, who we're paying a lot of money to, a veteran left tackle, jumping off sides? Come on. That's stupid. We're jumping off sides. You just can't do that. Especially if we're paying you that much money to do the job. We believe, and I'm kind of like singling out DJ Humphries here. I'm just using him as an example because he's been the most notable. But it's not just him. It's Max Williams. It's everybody on that team. Everybody should be held accountable. But all these guys who are veterans, we're paying a lot of money to, jumping off sides is a rookie mistake. Something we can't do. Something we won't get away with against the Rams. So hopefully we fix that. I know it's going to be kind of hard now that it's a nervous situation. We want to maintain that undefeated record so far, and granted it's only 3 games. It's only 3-0. It's not 11-0, and it's not like we're going to choke like the Steelers. But you want every win you can get. So it's going to be, especially facing a really good team like the Rams, we have to be on. I don't want to say like on our best behavior, like I'm some sort of mom of the Cardinals, but it's true. We can't be dorking around in this situation. We've got to be at the ready. We've got to be opening up that playbook. We've got to be hitting them with stuff that they haven't seen in film. And we just got to go out and fire. And one of those things is penalties. We can't be having penalties constantly that are costing us yardage. It's not very good. Next negative thing. I won't spend the whole video on negative things, but I do want to talk about it. Our third down conversions on both sides of the ball. And when I mean by both sides of the ball, I mean having our opponent's offense get third down conversions. We can't have that. The Rams, if it's a 3rd down and 4, it's basically almost it might as well just give it to them because they're probably going to get it. We can't have that. We've got to limit their offensive possessions. We got to limit them from scoring. We've got to have just a stifling defense. We've got to stop them on offense. They're a force to be reckoned with, and one of those things includes with stopping them is third down conversions. We can't be giving them all these third down conversions and just letting them drive all over us. That's one thing we can't do. And on the other side of the ball, our offense, we have got to convert on third downs. We can't be punting the ball on a 3rd and out when we're down by a touchdown. We need this score before the half or in the 3rd quarter, going into the fourth quarter, or 6 minutes left in the game, and we come out with 3 and out and we got to go punt. We need the score, and what I've seen over the past 3 weeks is we haven't been doing that. Now against the Jaguars and the Vikings, we've been lucky. We've gotten away with not converting on 3rd down because our defense has come out and stopped them, and then after a couple of drives, then we score. But we can't have that. We've got to. Obviously, we're not going to score on every drive, and that's not what I'm expecting. But I'm expecting that we don't fail on all our third down conversions and have a very low percentage in that area. That is one of the biggest things that we need to have is third down conversions, again, on both sides of the ball. This will be my last negative thing I'll be talking about before I switch over to good things, and it's better play calling. Now, I've seen on speaking of like third downs, I've seen on like a 3rd down and 2 where we're running out of the gun. And when you run out of the gun, you're not under center, so you're costing yourselves an extra, 3 yards to get the first down. And I don't see the point in that. Now, last year, we made a bunch of terrible decisions where it's like 3rd and 12 and we're running a screenplay to DeAndre Hopkins. Now, I haven't seen that this year because, we shouldn't see that this year. It's easily picked up by the defense. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is the best receiver in the league, and I'll stand by that. But he's not going to pick up 12 yards off of a screen where you've got already like 4 cornerbacks on him. So better play calling in that area. You need, when you're going for 3rd and 2, don't cost yourselves an extra 3 yards. If you're going to run it, just run it under center to spare yourself those extra 3 yards and make it easy. Don't make it hard on yourselves, especially against a team like the Rams. Now, that's enough rambling on about some not disappointing, but negative things I've seen that we can improve on, and we'll switch over to good things. It's first one here is our rushing game. James Conner, Chase Edmonds have both been looking like running back one. They're both, James Conner is probably more of our power back, but the yards after contact has been great. We're breaking tackles. It's amazing to watch. They never go down after the first guy. So I've that's really good. Our passing, Kyler Murray has been throwing for like 300 yards every single game. I think he's like just below Derek Carr, who leads the NFL in passing yards. I think he's got like I don't know. He's pushing 1,000 already, and Kyler Murray's somewhere in that area. I don't know the exact yardage. I probably should have written that down. But it doesn't matter. The point is that he's up there in that passing yards, and he's been launching the ball downfield. It's just every Sunday incredible to watch Kyler Murray and his athletic ability to run out of the pocket, make those deep throws to Rondale Moore, Christian Kirk. It's just amazing, and that's why our offense is one of the most electrifying offenses in the league. The last thing I'll be talking about for this video is ability to drive at will. We have been driving at will. It's yeah, I know, first things people say, well, you're facing against the Jaguars, the Vikings. Yeah, we have, but we still showed what we can do when we're playing to our max potential against them. We've squeaked by and gotten lucky against a couple of those teams, but still we've shown what we can do when we're playing at our best, and that is driving the ball. We score at will. We drive at will. Last week there was a point in the Jaguars game where it's like, I'm just going to turn this game off. We're losing to the Jaguars. Are you kidding me? It was like, I'm going to throw up. I mean, how could you be losing to the Jaguars? But what we did is in the third quarter, we came out and we just slaughtered them. We just took over, and it's like, yeah, you guys had your fun, and now we're going to have ours. And it felt like really that easy for us. It's going to be a little bit more tough to do that against the Rams, but I don't think we'll have any problems. I think if we strategize and we really focus on the things that we need to improve on and keep doing the things that we have been doing, we'll have not no trouble against the Rams, but we'll beat them. And they're not an unbeatable team. It's I don't know. It's going to be a good game, I think. It's going to be an exciting game. So that's it for today's video. There's not much that I wanted to say just besides these things here. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for the past 3 weeks about these games. I've really had no time, but I will try to do previews and then reviews, before and after the game. So thank you, and have a good rest of your